Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kyra here with another Diablo Immortal video, and in today's video I want to talk about the best ways to get legendary items here in Diablo Immortal. This is what I've found so far. Seems to be working as the most efficient way to farm this. This is all, of course, RNG, so your results may vary, but this is at least going to give you as many triggers as possible. These are some of the priorities you're definitely going to want to target every single day when you have an opportunity to do this. So the first one is going to be the bestiary here, and this is going to synergize with a couple of other points down later in the video. But right here, when you complete a page, you come to this, you get 3 attempts per day, and then they're going to give you rewards. From what we've been seeing, we've been pretty excited going here because legendaries seem to drop from here pretty commonly, you know, relatively, because they are very rare in this game. So getting them from this consistently has kind of shown that this is a priority spot. Next is going to be, make sure you join a shadow clan. It's really important because the stuff you get from this just sells itself. But what I've found drops legendaries frequently is doing these contracts here. So see how I have no contracts available? You get these every day, and you could choose either solo one or a dungeon. I would recommend the solo one because some of them are a joke. Like, you could do them so quickly, and the amount of stuff you get per the amount of effort you do is very minimal. Like, you get like 300,000 experience in my case. Maybe that scales based on your level, I'm not sure, but 300,000, that's quite a bit for some missions that take almost no time. And the amount of legendaries I've gotten for doing these has been pretty high. Sometimes in like one day I was able to get 2 legendaries out of this. People I've talked to, they like doing these because not only, even if you don't get a legendary, it's still really good, and you further your rank here in the clan, so it's a no-brainer. You have to do them anyway, but make sure you do them because, like, it's also could benefit you because they're a really high chance relatively of getting a legendary, which is great. Then lastly, this is probably the most unexpected of this, but for the most part, what people are doing later in game is farming dungeons. What I've found from farming dungeons, yes, dungeons are going to be the best place, and only place, I should say, to get these set items here. But you really don't get much material here when it comes to being able to break down and salvage your gear to be able to level up your slots for your weapons here. Getting this right now, they're all 6. But to be able to level that up even further, you need a ton of salvage material. You really don't get that many drops from it. You have no chance of getting any gems. Like, these gems are really impactful right here. And the legendaries seem very few and far between. You really don't have that many triggers. It's really just that once you beat it, that's when it finally triggers for you. And yes, you can really burn through these fast, but at the same time, it really doesn't give you that many opportunities to get something. And eventually, yes, you're going to want these set bonuses. These are very important, but you know, these rolls could be a lot better, but I don't want to just keep sitting there and farming this over and over if there's something else out there. And what that something else is being able to farm the overworld. And what you can do is, it doesn't really matter which zone you pick. My favorite for sure is Library of Zoltan Kulle. We've been farming this a lot, getting into just a group of 4, and instead of farming dungeons, we just roam around the map. And there's a lot of different things you can do around the map here, and that's why we like it, is because there's other mini games within this. So all the places have hidden layers, so we can all find the hidden layers there, and that's another chance to get normal gems and get legendaries, but also have a ton more chances to get just normal equipment that we can salvage. Then there's stuff around the map that you can pick up. There's a ton of enemies that you can kill to get experience. It seems to be a pretty solid way to get experience there. And you can pick up pages. And then when you get 5 of those, you get a little mini dungeon yourself that you can go into. And that's another chance to get a legendary. So there's all these potential options. And since you're killing so many minions there, that's going to be a good way to level up your bestiary here and get those pages completed. So it kind of all synergizes well. If you really want to push it, what you can do, what we found is even better, and we could do this because we've been grinding hard enough to where we have the combat rating for it. So we're in this 12 area of combat rating. What you could do is you can change the difficulty to Hell 2. So Hell 1, so yes, you can only equip gear in Hell 2 when you're at Paragon 30. And no one's going to be Paragon 30 for a very long time. But you can still play this difficulty. And what's nice about this is, yes, you won't be able to equip anything at the time, but there's more minions, which means more experience, more drop chances, and you could get ready and have gear that's ready for you when you're Paragon 30 already, if you're already happy with the gear you have now. Yes, you can sit there and go to a dungeon and have very few opportunities to be able to get an increase, because really it's just going to come down to getting a triple roll off the rare chance of getting that, while getting very few of this material here, which I think is definitely something I'm going to be doing, especially when the battle pass comes back around, when I can actually level that battle pass up again. I'm definitely going to be going back into dungeons. But in the meantime, I think this is the best way to level, especially if you're at this phase of the game. This is definitely a very advanced thing that not many people are going to have, but at least you know what you could be doing later on if you're feeling like, if you're just kind of over it on farming the same thing over and over again. So that's going to end the video, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Do you guys have any other sections in the game that you've been getting a lot of legendary drops in? And with that, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.